hello in Swiss German. I remember I went to Switzerland once. So much chocolate, so much happiness. And I had this like pretzel with salmon in it that looked amazing and tasted like I was licking the inside of a homeless man's underwear. It was just not good, people. It was a bad choice. It was a bad choice. But you know what sucks is that if that happens to you in Switzerland, when you're on vacation in a beautiful place, it feels like you can't really have a bad moment. Like it feels like you're not allowed to. The Swiss Alps were in sight. I was eating salmon in a pretzel like a Viking. It was amazing. And here I was like, oh, it doesn't taste good. I become Tim Gunn when I'm on vacation, by the way. I was just like, oh God, no. Eyes, you done goofed today. You done goofed. It was so salty. It was so salty, but you know what was more salty? Me, people. That's right. Me. I was sitting in the middle of Switzerland thinking that this food was... I mean, at that moment, precisely at that moment in time, just a couple thousand miles away, there was most likely a man rummaging through a dumpster looking for an old French fry. And here I was, this fresh salmon and this pretzel's just not up to par. You gotta put it in perspective, people, okay? That's what I do. Yesterday I was having not a, cataclysmic day, but a bad day. I was having a bad day, okay? I thought it was gonna go a certain way, and my day did a U-turn and went the other. So I wasn't happy. I went for a walk. And when I went for a walk, I thought to myself, dude, out there are so many worse days happening right now. Right now, somebody is crossing the street thinking, I gotta take a shit. Where's the nearest bathroom? God damn it. Now that restaurant charges, I can't go in there. Maybe. Oh my God! Killed by a bus. That just happened right now. Coincidentally solving his poo dilemma. I mean, I've heard that's what happens when you die. You just kind of release the Kragen right then and there. That's why after a certain age, I'm just going to start wearing Pampers regardless of whether or not I can control my bowels. Ain't catching me in a doo-doo puddle, I'll tell you that right now. It's a good thing these obituary writers aren't too focused on the details of the moment, They just kind of glaze over the death and just get to the little backstory and end it. Because if they didn't do that, every story would just go, Wayne Douglas died today, immediately shitting himself. He leaves behind a wife, 3 kids, and no toilet paper. But the point is, there's always going to be somebody out there who's having a severely worse day than you. And that's what I was reminding myself as I went for that walk, because it's true. God damn it. It's true. Somewhere out there, someone is having a way worse day. I have to acknowledge that. And then I had the epiphany that it didn't make me feel any better. That's how that thought usually goes. Anytime somebody just tells you have to keep in mind, you are so much better off than so-and-so. You're like, okay. What? And I think if that thought actually did work, it would mean terrible things. Like if I could honestly think, well, someone out there is just rotting away with malaria. Wow, I feel great now. That really turned my day around. Isn't that just a psycho? Isn't that psychotic? If when you're having a bad day, your pick-me-up is to remind yourself, wait, they're suffering somewhere else right now. Oh, I feel better. That's just severe schadenfreude. I don't know. I'll take my inability to feel better using that thought process any day. I'll stick with this. I gotta figure out some other ways to feel better. That's why I meditate, people. Not as much as I should. Not often enough. And also not the way that I should. Not the way that I should. For example, you want to know something smart I just did? I just meditated before this podcast to clear my mind and align my chakras. No, just to clear my mind, quiet down the mental hurricane that goes on in there on a daily basis. And then as soon as I was done and I came out of that relaxed state, I drank half a colada of Cuban espresso. These are the kind of things that cause problems in my life. I'm gonna relax and then do cocaine. I don't do that. That's basically what I just did with this coffee. That's basically the exact thing I just did. That's like, I don't know what that'd be like. That'd be like going to work out and then as soon as you leave the workout, eating a Grand Slam breakfast, which is also something I've done several times. God damn it. I gotta start making sense. I gotta turn this beat around. I don't know the rest of the lyrics of that song. Still injured over here too. I'm the walking wounded. And I just saw Logan a few weeks ago, which is not a good movie to see when you're injured, because it's such a good movie. And the whole movie has a protagonist that's just gotten the shit beaten out of him, just totally destroyed physically. His health is falling apart, and he's so badass that it's just skewed my perspective on pain and managing injuries. It's romanticized walking around feeling like shit. That's what that movie's done. Before, you just feel like, I gotta get this fixed, man. Before, at the slightest hint of an injury, I'd go to the doctor. Get a big enough paper cut, just straight to the doctor's office. Sew me up! Just do it! Oh my God. Sew me up, doc. I can't let this go on any longer. Oh God. But now after watching Logan, I'm just here looking at my shoulder injury and that elbow that I messed up a few weeks ago, and I'm just like, hell yeah. This is what men do. Someone, send me on an adventure so I can destroy what's left of this working body. Get in the truck, Charles. Logan, have you gotten the Sunseeker? Have I gotten the No, I don't have the money yet. Shouldn't you know this? Aren't you? You're supposed to be psychic. Get in the truck, Charles. No, I'm not gonna pick you up. You better levitate that ass. Get in the truck. Okay. Whoa. Slow down. What is that? What are you taking? What is this? Jesus Christ. This is Oxycontin. Duh. Jesus Christ. What? You've been tripping out this whole time? I thought you were having seizures, man. Logan, this is precisely why I didn't tell you. Look at how you're reacting. You're so lame. I've seen boxes less square than you. And I'll have you know that Jean was very into the Oxycontin. No way. It's true. No way. That is a lie. It is true, That is a lie. Logan. Do not talk about Jean. It is true, Logan. We would do it every Tuesday. And then... What? We would make love, Logan. What the hell did you just say? What the hell did you just say? Oh, don't be so alarmed, Logan. I've had sex with almost all the X-Men. I can't believe what the hell I'm hearing. Jean, Storm. But my favorite was always Beast. Oh my God. Oh yes. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. And I was such a tease. His balls were blue for a variety of reasons, let me tell you. Oh my God, I feel sick. You know, until you've had 4 hands on your junk at the same time, you haven't lived, Logan. I can't do this. You haven't lived. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, God. You're a sick man. Oh, those were wonderful memories. Just delicious. By the way, where do we stand on the Sunseeker? Get out of my car. What? Oh, come on. Just leave. Goodbye, Logan. But, may I please have my oxy? Yeah, health is no joke, people. I gotta put more attention to the mind-body connection. I gotta figure out what's going on here. Gotta get all this fixed. I can't have both my shoulders jacked up, both my elbows, both my wrists, my hips, my knees, my lower back. These are all basically signs of a long and prestigious career in pornography that unfortunately I do not have. If I did, I'd feel a little bit better about what's happening with my body, because at least then it would make sense, people. If I were spending all day just banging away and jerking people off, then I'd be like, well, this makes sense. Repetitive stress injuries. I didn't stretch. And yeah, if I were in porn, of course I'd be banging everybody. That's how you get the money, people. You can't limit yourself. If you walk into your porn career saying, no, I just want to be clear so everybody knows I only bang the ladies, they're going to look at you and go, oh, so you want to be broke? What? No, that's not what I'm saying, man. No, I totally get it. It's all good. Look, you want to be broke. That's cool. I don't want to be broke, man. I want to make money. I just, only want to bang the ladies. Okay, listen. What's your name? Esteban. Wow. Okay, I'm going to call you Steven. Listen, Steven, here's the deal. You are what you eat, okay? You want to be a pussy? Keep doing what you're doing. You want to be a fucking man? You want to be the biggest dick in the room? You better suck the biggest dick in the room. What? You hear me? You hear what I'm saying to you? I don't really know. I'm kind of lost. Do you want the big checks? Yeah, man. Do you want to make a lot of money? Yes, dude. You know it. Yeah, I want to make a lot of money. Well, Steven, my friend, are you ready to broaden your horizons? To stop limiting yourself, your career? To stop being a pussy and become the biggest dick in the room? Because you're going to have to suck the biggest dick in the room. All right, man. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll do it. I won't just bang the ladies. Oh God, my parents are gonna be so pissed. I'll bang the dudes too. I'll bang the dudes. Dudes, buddy, that's not the biggest dick in the room. This is the biggest dick in the room. So I quit. The lesson here, people, is don't limit yourself, okay? Branch out. See what's out there. See what your options are so you can see what opportunities await you. And the second lesson that's equally important is don't suck a horse's... Just know when to say no is the point. Know when to say no. That's the second equally important thing. Because a lot of people, they're pure yes. There's a lot of people I know, they're all about the yes. Go and do things no matter what they are and say yes to every opportunity. And there's no mistakes. There's just blah, 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 blah. You know, no. There are mistakes. There are things that maybe you should not do. And if Yes Man, that Jim Carrey movie, if Yes Man were a documentary, it would be about a guy who died. Because that's what would have happened to that character in the end. He would have just gotten one too many requests, one too many things, and then eventually somebody asks you to do something that is not in your best interest. Say, how would you like to be a part of this new study for an experimental drug that hasn't hit the market yet? It's for diabetes, and it might have a few side effects, but if it works, you could have been in on the ground floor. You could have been one of the pioneers, huh? How does that sound? Well, are the side effects bad? Oh, well, you know, that's debatable, but definitely. And so there's been no human testing done before this? Not even a little bit. So I'm gonna be a total guinea pig here. Absolutely. Well, it is for $50. And you only live once, right? That's the spirit. Ah, you sold me. Let's do this. 2 weeks later. Don't be afraid to say no, people. It could save your life. Seriously, this is the end of the episode, guys. I want to say thank you for going on this journey with me, this adventure, as I slowly bleed out from all my injuries. Now, I'll get this fixed. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I don't know if I'm going to have to get into some yoga or whatever, the Pilates. We'll see. But anyway, thank you for listening to Oops, Wrong Hole. This is Ramses Ralvacast, coming at you from sunny South Florida. Feel free to follow me on social media. On the Twitter, the Tumblr, the Instagram. That is Ralvacast. RALVACAST. Buenas noches.